It's not just the newly...
It's so good to be here with you, Glenn. It's a fantastic game. As much as there's nothing else at stake, if anything, as you're saying, is to watch football, in my opinion. And I want to say in the world with this very similar, and also for a player like De Marcos, pretty much a legend of the league, a legend of the club, having his farewell.
There, a quick high five with Oscar De Marcos' kids, obviously in of red and white. You'll be attacking from left to right on your screens. Barcelona
with a full house here, over 43,000 fans here tonight.
LAMINE YAMAL goes for the diagonals in the Champions League semi-finals against Inter Milan, but did manage to wrap up a domestic treble by winning La Liga EA Sports, following a win away to Espanyol. It could not play the final that was played in this very stadium last Wednesday.
A bit too eager to just jump into that space, but Athletic has everything in terms of space, pace, excuse me, to attack that if behind their defensive line. But then is Nico really dribbling with that pace and just...
Simon! And Barcelona, arguably against the run of play in these opening minutes, take the lead at San Mamés. The main man leading the line, the number 9 for Barcelona, with a sublime as well bit of this best season at Athletic Club, with the most points in a season.
And just to add to that, Glenn, that was Barca's 100th goal in La Liga this season, and the last time that Athletic beat Barca in La Liga, Ernesto Valverde was actually the manager of Football Club Barcelona.
Indeed it was, as now we're just seeing the ugly side to the game, if you will. LAMINE YAMAL getting to the ball, and then a few afters there with Yuri Berchiche. Pedri looks to play out from the back inside the opening 20 minutes against the... It was a good idea, but it's cut out, and now it's LAMINE YAMAL's turn. The two Spanish international wingers looking to impress.
And it was Cubarsí coming on the flank, so a lot of...
It's in the last 5 match days.
At the moment. 2 goals down, Athletic Club, as the corner's played short. LAMINE YAMAL whips in the ball all the way.
Especially in the 2 goals, that bit where it lacks a little bit of focus, concentration, communication, something that, to be fair, Athletic players never miss. So as much as we're saying the ambience, we perform, whether he comes in minute 1 or he's coming with 10 minutes on the clock, he's always performing.
Marwan Sanadi, but it's ultimately swept away. Iñaki Peña still waiting really for his first big contribution of the night. And it's now Caudeguiza to cut across that attempted run from LAMINE YAMAL. For Williams, this time does lose out to Gavi. LAMINE YAMAL just keeps it. It helps Raul being 2-0 up, and this is probably the most calm and composed we've seen Barcelona in this game so far, trying to keep... And
the frustration comes from the fact that no one said anything, so he has to take that ball out in the corner, but in reality he was alone, so he needs that information. But as you're saying, a lot of patience during the build-up and a lot of calm to make the right decision.
Here's LAMINE YAMAL, wants to go for the shot. It is on target, or so it seemed. It was just deflected wide. And Unai Simon was scrambling there, but as he could see the shot coming.
In training sessions, how is he feeling about it all? And I think that marks a lot how are you going to approach it. But in reality, I think once you're playing minute 37, the last thing you're thinking is what. But it's true that if you know, to make sure that you can engage with confidence, because you know if they get your back, your goalkeeper is going to be there to help you out.
Here is LAMINE YAMAL looking to cause havoc down the right.
Defensively, something that Rafinha, for some reason, is completely switched on always, whether he has to go, and it's either you finish or with 1 touch, or your control has to put the ball on your right side.
Is in use. Everything is looked at in the most minute detail. As LAMINE YAMAL, as the minutes go by. As Pedri links up now with LAMINE YAMAL. Maybe time for one final chance. He goes down. The referee is going to give a brace from Robert Lewandowski. We'll see what the second half has to bring, but it is half-time at San Mamés. Team talk will have gone in Athletic Club's dressing.
As much as things can feel okay, we're on.
Know that Lewandowski's earlier chip, not as easy to replicate.
And I think it's that extra made made a mistake. But I was just wanted to comment on what you said before, which is completely right. We're seeing way more mobility for Barcelona, just being more on the ball. Araujo is being more pressed and more pushed to just not stay on the ball too much time, but at the same time.
In what has without doubt been his best season in a Barcelona shirt. Now the cross from the Barcelona find it almost easy to play out from the back there as Fermín now plays the cross from the right-hand side.
You have to risk it a little bit and just leave your centre back man-to-man with his. You have to do it with everyone involved, because if you just
LAMINE YAMAL picks up the ball and he hits it, looking for the bottom corner. He usually goes for the top corner, but this time he went for the opposite end of the goal. He just puts it wide of Unai Simon's sticks there. 4 players there surrounding Barcelona's number 8. It's now LAMINE YAMAL once again. And he gets beaten to the ball there by one of his... As now Marouane Sanat.
In that high line, an issue suddenly, because those players are... We saw Rafinha, I do not recall which game, a few weeks ago, just running and saving a ball right before the edge of halftime. Mad and competing, and just it never gives one ball away. Just fantastic. We saw way more from him. It's the type of player that, in a way,
when it comes to Barcelona's goal-scoring numbers, has gone to the attacking 3, the front 3.
Selves hurt for sure.
It does speak volumes being here inside. Very impressive numbers indeed, but to point out what you were mentioning, Raul, as well, to follow the area, lays it off to Pedri. White shirts. Now the cross comes in for Dani Olmo. It drops for LAMINE YAMAL, and he puts it over the bar. It fell kindly on his left foot, but he couldn't keep the shot down there. And even Dani Olmo has 10 La Liga goals, and it doesn't look like that is going to be happening this season, as he would have to score 5 goals more in 22 minutes.
Because you're Barcelona able to play through you, it's just better than not stepping up and letting them play just very, very comfortably.
It's off the crossbar. The set piece was well delivered into the box by Alex Berenguer. As now Barcelona try and break on the count.
Way more than enough.
Ball comes in now from Fermín. It drops for LAMINE YAMAL, who puts it onto his left foot. And Spain's number 1, Athletic Club's number 1, Unai Simón, is able to parry it away for a corner. The ball fell kindly there for, says the referee. Tackle taking place right in front of the official.
But I think Gavi, Pedri and Fermín, how much Gavi and Fermín can bring just different vibes to a number 10, to a number 8. How much you want a midfielder that's going to control the game, that is going to progress forward, that is going to want to move on perhaps, because now it's a full...
At some point, an homage to be made to Oscar de Marcos. Title wrapped up. Over to the screen, so the VAR official, Carlos del Cerro Grande, has called over Pablo González Fuertes to see